Alright, so I'm back again, this time with a postcom of Ratpacker vs Tio for the tiebreaker between Gastro World and I believe Kerbals Gekkenagels. Ratpacker, of course, being a pretty well-known WOU player, doesn't, to my knowledge, play 2v2 before, besides of course the previous rounds. So he got past some teams by me, Drip Legend I believe too, PA, like some other players, and I'm sure he also built some stuff. Either way, so we're starting off Ratpacker versus Tio, with Ratpacker bringing a balanced team. I think I talked about the team he brought here before, where I made this team when, I don't know, I needed to wait for an hour or something on something. And then I thought, man, Mimikyu sounds pretty good here. And I was looking at the team and I changed it to something else, and then I believe Drip Legend took this team and put a Mimikyu on that one spot again, so I suppose we had the same train of thought, but so this is, I don't know. Maybe Drip Legend had the exact same train of thought as I did, and he also came up with this from scratch, which is very well possible. But I think it's an interesting thing to note. So a pretty strong team, if you ask me. Mimikyu being very strong in this generation, together with Ting Lu, Azumarill, all big hitters, and Jin Pao, of course, to boost that damage output. With its ability, Tio, I don't want to call it standard because it isn't, but it isn't like a strange team to see. You have that Talonflame, Great Tusk core, and then we see an Iron Bundle and a Miascarada. I assume Miascarada is Scarf, and Iron Bundle is most likely just booster energy. It looks like a pretty strong team. Alright, so yeah, yeah, I assume Ratpacker lost this one. I didn't catch all the games. I don't know if I said that already, but when these were played live, I saw them, but like with half an eye, because I was also interviewing Potato Chan at the time. So I had these open on my other screen, but of course I was paying attention to the interview and not as much to the games. Also, by the way, if I sound very tired, it's because I just came out of the hospital and that always drains all my energy. So I went down for a little nap, but now I just woke up and now you know how it is. Either way, it looks like Azumarill about to get fried by whatever it uses, like a flower trick or a freeze dry. I assume though that Azumarill has Protect, and Mimikyu is able to set up that trick room, and then from there you might be able to win versus Iron Bundle, but I still think Iron Bundle solos this. Of course. Did he predict it? Icy Wind, of course, a great play to make sure you bust under the skies. Then I assume Flower Trick into the Mimikyu. Yep. Oh, that kills? Damn. Honestly, I didn't expect that to kill. I don't think, if I'm very honest, it would have made a huge difference. Even if it didn't kill, but you know, it is what it is though. I think what Ratpacker should have done was probably bring Ting Lu and Mimikyu. Like I would have combined Ting Lu with Mimikyu or Ting Lu with Jin Pao most likely. Yeah, I think I would have gone with Ting Lu Jin Pao. But I mean, that's with hindsight, so I mean, everyone always makes the right plays with hindsight, that's just how it works, right? So we see Ratpacker. I have no clue who made this team, but I mean, it's very 2v2, Gen 9, like it's the embodiment of it. It's Iron Hands, of course, with indeed ES support, and then you got Flutter Main in combination with Chi-Yu. What else? And then Tio, bringing a Golden Goldengo? Yeah. I always call it Golden Lego, but that's just not the name. Goldengo. Yeah, so we see Goldengo, a great Pokemon in general, in terms of competitive prowess, but not in 2v2. 2v2 just doesn't have a good matchup against most things. Among Us, you don't see it too often, I suppose. It's decent. The thing is, again, it doesn't match up too well against a lot of things running around at the moment, but I mean, who knows, maybe it pulls something out there. And you see Great Tusk and Iron Bundle, two booster energy abusers, both very strong Pokemon. Great Tusk probably being the strongest fighting type together with Iron Hands at the moment. And then Iron Bundle it's just so incredibly fast with good typing. So wait, before I see what Ratpacker leads, what do you lead here? You of course lead Chi-Yu, because it has a good matchup against everything besides Great Tusk and of course that Iron Bundle, but you can kinda get away with that if you run an Indeedee next to it. So I would go with Chi-Yu Indeedee. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Chi-Yu? Indeedee. Oh, okay, we're on the same page. So the whole thing is here, you follow me in Heatwave. Oh! I don't assume he's running slow Chi-Yu, because that's a bad set. I assume he's just Scarf. I don't think it kills, actually, if I'm honest. Could be wrong, of course, but that's what I think. Of course, it completely... Maybe we see here if it kills. Yeah, so that didn't matter in the end. The only thing he could have gotten from Rock Slide is to crit Chi-Yu or flinch it, but that's also Hex on his side, if you know what I mean. So no, and of course, like, Indeedee is perfectly capable to deal with Great Tusk afterwards, so no, Ratpacker just won this one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Golden League on this team. Or the Gold Dango, sorry. There I go again. I think he should have just brought Iron Bundle, probably. Yeah, no, stuff. Right, we see Ratpacker. Is this a team I made? Could very well be. Or no, I don't think I made it. That's the thing with Gen 9. Everything looks so similar. So I always forget who builds what because it's all the same. I don't even know what I built myself. Alright, so Ratpacker. It's just a strong team. You know, you got the Sumeril, you got Iron Hands, two incredibly big hitters, you got Chi-Yu, a very strong special attacker, and then you got Indeedee for that nice support. On the other hand, he is wearing Arcanine. Arcanine kinda shuts this whole team down. Of course you have a Sumeril, that's your only grace, or like, your grace, you're safe. That's the only thing that can save you, but you don't want to get a burn, so you need to fake it out with Iron Hands, or you need to bring Indeedee to follow me. And both are not ideal. I probably would bring a Sumeril Iron Hands just so I'm able to deal with everything there is, but it is if he brings the Flutter Mane Miascarada on the other hand is most of the time Scarfed, so if you fake at the Miascarada you can play with it after and then you should probably be able to, I think Iron Hands should be able to lift one thing from Flutter Mane and then like Sumeril and Iron Hands should be able to deal with Flutter Mane. On the other hand, you could bring Arcanine and Flutter Mane, then you're kind of in a rough spot. So if I was Tio, I would bring Arcanine Flutter Mane. And if I was Ratpacker, I would bring a Sumeril Iron Hands, praying he doesn't bring the Arcanine. Okay. This also works. Very strange that he didn't follow me. Oh, the burn? Damn. Oh, and it would have killed Flutter after. Of course, because if it didn't get burned. The thing though is, did it matter? I think it might have mattered. But we'll see. I want to see how much a Psychic would... Alright, Flare Match. Damn, that mattered so much actually. Oh, maybe he's still able to pull it out. Damn. He still won. Alright, that's pretty great. Oh yeah. Azumarill is just so strong, even at -1 with the burn. Azumarill is just so ridiculously strong. But that trick from Indeedee really saved him. That's a pretty cool tech. So, just to be clear, Ratpacker is... Yeah, 2-1. Theobring, what the fuck is this? Oh, this is such a nasty team. This guy really brought Garganacl style in combination with Ting-Lu and Arcanine to reduce the damage as much as possible. Arcanine Ting-Lu is such a strong combo too, by the way. It's so hard to break through it. And then, of course, you have the D-Net. Of course, you're ring Azu in this matchup if you're a Ratpacker, because it is a good matchup against basically everything. I'm just looking at this. I think I would bring Azu. Azu Amoonguss maybe, or Azu Arcanine. I think I would go with Azu Arcanine. And of course, if you're Tio, if I was Tio, I would definitely bring the Arcanine no matter what. Maybe bring D-Knight even. No, right. I changed my mind. If I was Ratpacker, I would bring Tinkaton and Azumarill. Tinkaton, you don't see that too often in 2v2, it's pretty cool to see it here. If I was Tio, I would definitely bring Arcanine. Probably Garganacl. and otherwise D-Knight. Maybe even just a dry Tinglu Arcanine core. Like everything works what TU does. Yeah, Arcanine D-Knight. The Wisp. Wisp is unfortunate for TO, but I don't know how much it matters. Yeah, multi-skill is just so strong. Plus Rocky Helmet, the Spore activating on the Arcanine. That's really nice. Rage Powder. Wouldn't you try to... Wait, is there a Sleep Clause in 2v2? I don't think there is. Or is there? Oh, there is. A double OU there isn't, so... I'm always a bit confused about that. Yeah, it's just getting roost-stalled. Damn. You should have put the Dragonite to bed instead of the Arcanine. Arcanine wasn't the biggest threat, I suppose. But yeah, there was nothing really Ratpacker could do here. He couldn't break through Arcanine. Or, sorry, not Arcanine. D-Knight. Very likely also Arcanine. So then we go to game 5. Oh, this is team I made. I recognize this. Then... I really like the Rain team, but they really should just swatch. What does that even mean? Swap and switch combined. They should swap. Yeah, swap. Swap the Floatzel out for the Barracuda. Yeah, as I said, I'm still pretty tired from the hospital. Either way, they should do Barracuda over Floatzel. The whole thing is Barracuda might be a bit more frail, but it has a better moveset. It's faster. It's stronger even. The whole thing is, because it's so much faster, you can even run Adamant, and with Floatzel you kinda need to run Jolly. And the whole thing is, Adamant Barracuda is still faster than Jolly Floatzel. There's no reason to ever run a Floatzel. Yeah, I'm a big fan of I was about to say a big fan of Pelipper. Man, I'm so... Maybe I shouldn't do this, I'm too tired for this. I'm a big fan of Pelipper. Of course, Chinpao. Again for that added damage output with its ability sort of ruin. And then Iron Hands, because why wouldn't you run Iron Hands? Iron Hands is just so strong. Right, Ratpacker, bringing my team, and I can tell you a bit about this team because of course I made it. This is Roselli Berry Annihilate to deal with fairies a little bit better. And Annihilate is so great, it completely shuts down most physical attackers because of bulk up, and it's natural bulky anyways, and it has Drain Punch. But also, because of Defiant, it can also deal with the biggest physical attacker counter, which is Arcanine. Of course, burning or getting burnt is pretty nasty, but I mean, you can bulk up anyway, so you're already at +1 from the Intimidate boost. Sounds so strange to say Intimidate boost instead of debuff, but you know what this. Then Tinglu, you don't really want to bring Tinglu into this. And then Mimikyu. Mimikyu also looks pretty great. I would probably bring something like Annihilate Mimikyu myself. Or, no. No, maybe I would. No, I wouldn't bring Annihilate because of the Pelipper with Hurricane. No, I think I would bring Mimikyu Iron Hands. Iron Hands being, what's it called? Booster energy with Protect. Just, you know, when Mimikyu tries to Trick Room up, you make sure your Iron Hands lives for the Trick Room. So I assume he does that. Yes. And then what? He leads with his own Iron Hands. What do you lead next to that? Maybe a Pelipper? I don't know. Because otherwise, how would you deal with Annihilate? Chinpao, okay. So, what happens here? I assume they try to exchange fake outs. Iron Hands will try to fake out Chinpao most likely, and Iron Hands will probably try to fake out his Iron Hands. At least that's what I assume. Yeah. Oh wait, look at this. Ratpacker really went down to the timer. 10 seconds. On turn 1. Honestly, this turn to me doesn't look too complicated, because you just want to set up your... You don't maybe want to set up Track Room here, because you have that other Iron Hands. This Iron Hands is fully minus, what you call it? Speed. So it will underspeed his Iron Hands guaranteed. And Track Room, but still, your Iron Hands doesn't kill his Iron Hands, so... Mimikyu carries Will-O-Wisp though, so he might try to Wisp the Iron Hands or play rough straight into the Chinpao. Oh, the Wisp miss. Damn. I'll spoil it a bit. I know Ratpacker won this because I saw that in the team Discord and of course in the victory post, so... I know this this all ends well for our young hero, but Ratpacker really let the timer just go down. I'm a bit of a clicker, which is... a bad habit, probably. So, Like, I never see the timer come up for me, but it always makes me so anxious when I see other people having to deal with like 10 seconds. Ice Spinner does so much. 43, the fuck? Playrough, of course, killing Gene Pound, and I assume CC does like a good chunk, like... What will it do? 80 plus? Oh. I don't know. I overestimated the power and underestimated the bulk of Iron Hands, but of course in combination with a Shadow Claw or Play Rough, he should be able to deal with this. Shadow Claw? It's a bit scary though, of course, not killing it, but I suppose it's better than Play Rough missing. And Ratpacker barely clutching it out. Honestly though, if Ratpacker brought Annihilate, which I wouldn't recommend him doing because of that Pelipper, but what if he did? Then Taya would have just been completely shut down. I think you always should have brought Pelipper in the matchup for the Annihilate. But you know, Ratpacker won, so it's all good. And that's basically all I have for this postcom. Have a nice day.